All right, thank you, and let's find our seats now. All right, I want you to listen as I read Memorial Day, Mansions of the Lord by Thomas Fleming. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire, Psalm 46:9. Tomorrow, May 26th, is Memorial Day in the United States. On this day, we remember and honor those men and women in the armed forces who gave their lives in service to our country. Today, for those who have never lost a close relative or friend serving in the military, Memorial Day seems to mean little more than an extra day off from work and an occasion for picnics and used car sales. But for those who have borne such a loss, or who have simply made it their business to honor our fallen heroes and support their families, Memorial Day is a profoundly moving time, but not always a somber, wretched time. Perhaps because Memorial Day falls in the fullest flower of spring, it has always cast for me a ray of light and hope just behind the dark wall of painful remembrance. As a child, I would go with my grandmother every Decoration Day, as it was then called, to the cemetery behind our family's church, where we laid a pot of flowers at my long-departed grandfather's grave, and with Grandma would say a brief silent prayer. I recall it as always being sunny and warm. All the veterans' graves were adorned with colorful flags. Yes, we often had a family picnic too, but it was always preceded by that quiet remembrance. This bonding of grief and hope, sadness and peace, is reflected in a moving contemporary hymn to fallen servicemen called Mansions of the Lord. The song was composed by Christian songwriter, screenwriter, and director Randall Wallace, and the music by English film score composer Nick Glennie Smith. It was sung by the U.S. Military Academy Glee Club during the closing credits of the 2002 film We Were Soldiers, which chronicled the November 1965 Battle of Ia Drang in Vietnam. The hymn also served as the recessional in the 2004 funeral of President Ronald Reagan. The song consists of 3 short stanzas that dwell not on war and death, but on the eternal peace of heaven, the mansions of the Lord, to which a fallen soldier or sailor or airman is commended by his comrades who promise to stand guard and remember him always. The hymn reminds us that in that blessed place there's no more war, no fear or pain, no anguish or loss, just divine embrace, eternal light. The music is likewise simple, dignified, and uplifting, and reinforces the song's message of hope. To fallen soldiers let us sing, where no rockets fly nor bullets wing. Our broken brothers let us bring to the mansions of the Lord. No more bleeding, no more fight, no prayers pleading through the night, just divine embrace, eternal light in the mansions of the Lord. Where no mothers cry and no children weep, we will stand and guard, though the angels sleep. All through the ages safely keep the mansions of the Lord. Brother Art is 86, Brother Art? 87. 87 years old. Be 88 in a few months. Proclamation. Whereas Arthur Plumstead served in the United States Naval Reserve for 2 years, 9 months aboard the escort carrier USS Sergeant Bay in the South Pacific during World War II, earning 6 battle stars, and whereas Arthur Plumstead served in the United States Air Force for 20 years from 1950 to 1970, rising to and retiring at the rank of Technical Sergeant, and whereas Arthur Plumstead served in time of war at the Da Nang Air Base in the Republic of Vietnam, earning 3 battle stars, And whereas Arthur Plumstead has been faithfully serving the Lord at Liberty Baptist Church for many years, including the Bexar County Jail Ministry, and whereas Arthur Plumstead has actively served his God, country, family, and church in an exemplary manner for many years, now therefore I, Dwayne Nichols, by the authority vested in me by Jesus Christ and Liberty Baptist Church, do commend the occasion of this Memorial Day service in honor of Arthur Plumstead, a great Christian and American, this 25th day of May, 2014, and it's signed by myself, and we will present this in just a moment to Brother Art, along with a copy of the Mansions of the Lord paper that I read a bit earlier. Then this proclamation: whereas Carl Thomas Craighead served in the United States Army for 30 years from 1964 to 1985, rising to and retiring at the rank of Sergeant Major, and whereas Carl Thomas Craighead served in time of war in the Republic of Vietnam with peacetime postings in Japan, Korea, Germany, Virginia, Maryland, West Point, Washington, D.C., Louisiana, Hawaii, and Texas, and whereas Carl Thomas Craighead led his family to faithful service in a local church at every posting, inviting many servicemen and women into their home and church, providing them with a home away from home, and whereas Carl Thomas Craighead has been faithfully serving the Lord at Liberty Baptist Church for over 30 years, since January 1984, as bus driver, bus captain, choir member, and music director, and whereas Carl Thomas Craighead has actively served his God, country, family, and church in an exemplary manner for over 60 years, now therefore I, Dwayne Nichols, by the authority vested in me by Jesus Christ and Liberty Baptist Church, do commend the occasion of this Memorial Day service in honor of Carl Thomas Craighead, a great Christian and American, this 25th day of May, 2014. In addition to these proclamations, which will be presented to them, each of these men will receive a 5x8 flag that has flown over the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., along with a personal letter from Senator Ted Cruz. These we're still waiting to arrive, so a smaller case to temporarily hold its place will be given to them, along with hardware to fly the flag on the exterior of their house as they see fit once the permanent flags arrive. And where'd Nico go? Oh, can you come and help me? Would you give these to Brother Plumstead, please? All right. And now if you'll give this one to Brother Craighead. what freedom you have left and will have left in the future, don't ever forget that you owe it to men like this.